Alright, what's up, y'all? Me as me, Broman 2.0, and I'm yes, y'all. So yeah, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we back. You know what I'm saying? This was pretty much like part two of Nico the Hedgehog versus Nick the Hedgehog, and yeah, but yeah, so Ben old man pretty much go tell what you got to say, and pretty much y'all um we had messed around and skipped weakness and stamina. So Beno, man, you gotta pretty much go over there.
Yeah, so let's go over weaknesses, right? Let's go over weaknesses. Now, weaknesses, we gotta say they about even at weaknesses. Now, even though Nico the Hedgehog, right? Even though Nico the Hedgehog was able to like keep up with like a spiritual god, like being, like we still got it. We still gotta say that like they about even because it's like Nico the Hedgehog. The only way you gonna probably be able to beat him is if like yeah. Only way you gonna be able to beat him is if like you stronger than him. That's how it is with like just about like every single fictional character. So just about if you're more powerful than them and able to fight better and everything, you're gonna be able to whoop him. Same way with Nick the Hedgehog. Nick the Hedgehog, his supersonic is not as powerful as like uh Dave's Dark Sonic. That's how come like Dave was having trouble with him. Not Dave, but that's how come Nick the Hedgehog got his tail whooped by Dark Dave and like in the Nick the Hedgehog game because Nick the Hedgehog Supersonic, his junk ain't on the level of like Sonic Supersonic. Sonic Supersonic is like on a whole different level. Then plus SJ10 Sonic, which is the Sonic that Nick pretty much teams up with, right? Uh, his jump like that Sonic, he was so powerful, like he was able to like keep up with like Respiro. But see, the thing is that like that Sonic kind of weak because it's like he apparently SJ10 Sonic, which is basically the Sonic that's in Nico the Hedgehog and in the Dreams game called Sonic the New Beginning, which is basically the same Sonic that appeared in Nico the Hedgehog. His jump right, like he kind of weak, like he kind of weak in a way, like, cause it's like, how is it that like you gonna make your Sonic be kind of based off of Archie Sonic, but it's like you got him weaker and then like he got punked out so bad that like when Respiro was choking like Sakari, he said, "Hey, bro, either like you give me like the Chaos Emeralds, or I'm just gonna kill your friend right in front of you." And that Sonic and SJ10 Sonic pretty much just gave like the Chaos Emeralds to Respiro, which I don't blame him for. But it's like he would have never been weak to the point to where like he would have never been able to save Takari. That like to me, I feel like he would have been able to like swoopity doo. Like he would have been able to like save Takara before like Respiro like got the choke on him, and he would have like knocked out dude. So it's like it's kind of he basically painted Archie Sonic to be weak, and I don't get why he did that.
Yeah, cause it's stupid, bro. Like that don't make no sense. You got Sally and all them there, but then I thought to myself, you know what? This is probably his version of Sonic. This like I had to split the two. That's why I had said that's why we calling his version of Sonic SJ10 Sonic, because it's like his Sonic is weak, bro.
Facts, like it don't make no sense.
And y'all keep in mind, y'all, I've played Sonic the New Beginning, like the Dreams game called Sonic the New Beginning. I've played that joint. I haven't beat it yet, but I've played it though, and it's the way they got Sonic on there, man. Like it's just I don't know, man. It just ain't right, man. The way they did him, bro, in that Respiro fight was just stupid. I feel like, man, like if that had been like the real Archie Sonic, bro, instead of SJ10 Sonic, he would have actually like whooped the mess out of Respiro. Like But see, keep in mind though, like this game, like the Nick the Hedgehog game is basically within that same timeline as like the new as like the new beginning Sonic game that's on Dreams. It's basically within that continuity. The little cause that whole series that is in, which I'm actually gonna like yeah, that is in, right? Pretty much like that jump, right? Like it's like a side story to like the basically it takes place after like everything that happened in like Order 666. Basically, it takes place after that. It takes place after all like the little EXE stuff and all that happened. So yeah, and that junk they got like multiple. It's like a lot of games that takes place within like that timeline. It's so like even like the chronological thing ain't even like the only games that you gonna find that's like within that timeline. Like you got games that other people done made that happened during this supposedly didn't happen during the same time. It's like it's so many different people's so many characters' stories that are like within like that same timeline. Man. Alright y'all. So yeah, we pretty much back. Yeah, I just had to pretty much you know stop recording for a sec. Cause it was pretty much thundering and stuff like that. Right? But but yeah, right, we pretty much back. So um yeah, I'm trying to figure out yo. So pretty much right. Yeah, we pretty much I think we stopped on like weaknesses, wasn't it?
Yeah. But weaknesses they even.
Mm-hmm.
Now stamina. Stamina, we gotta get that junk to Nico the Hedgehog. Cause Nico the Hedgehog literally held his own against a nigga that was a spiritual god, godly like being. So yeah, man. And then plus the nigga seemed like he never run out of stamina, seemed like, from what we seen in this newest game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we gotta get that junk to Nico the Hedgehog. So yeah. Nah, we did range fighter. I think we did battle IQ, yeah. We gonna do it anyway. So battle IQ, right? Battle IQ, that junk gotta go to Nico the Hedgehog. Yeah, this nigga has been in more fights. He got, like we said before in our last part of our video, we said that like Nico the Hedgehog has more games with him on Dreams than it is with Nick the Hedgehog. Nick the Hedgehog only got one game, seemed like. We'll have to go and check the Order 666 thing to see if he appeared in there. But for what we've seen so far, he only has one game that's called Nick the Hedgehog that he's appeared in. He hasn't appeared in any else game. And if he has, it's probably not as much as like Nico the Hedgehog. So we gotta get Battle IQ Man and Nico the Hedgehog.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, acrobatics they even. Cause both of these niggas can hit L readers and cartwheels and ain't stone light maneuvers and all that Spider-Man type junk. Both of these niggas can hit cartwheels and stuff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just like Sonic.
Yo. Striker strength. We gotta get that judge to Nico the Hedgehog. This nigga literally fought a spiritual god like being that's probably more powerful than Respiro. Respiro probably wouldn't even be able to beat this god like being that Nico the Hedgehog fought in Shatter Crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Like that nigga, man, he literally had to take that nigga up to space to fight that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, come on, man. Then he had an ultra form too. Come on. And I know that Ultra Form will body Respiro in the fight.
Yeah, it would.
He pulled that junk out, man. Respiro dead.
Yup.
So yeah, yeah, not the talent all this junk up, y'all. The winner came out to be Nico the Hedgehog. Nico the Hedgehog got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points. And Nick the Hedgehog got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Nico the Hedgehog got 18 points, and Nick the Hedgehog got 12 points in our rating system. When it comes down to like our categories. So really, I'm gonna tell y'all how the fight gonna go, and I'm really good at like having my imagination come into play. So pretty much, this nigga Nico gonna pull up. He gonna be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He gonna pull up. Nick gonna pull up, right? The first thing Nick gonna do is take out his keyblade, right? Nico gonna be like, okay, right? Nico gonna take Nico gonna take his his he ain't gonna take his junk out because he don't got no weapon. Well, I take that back. He got a weapon, but he don't never use it because he got it right there, but he don't never use it, so we can't really use that in the fight. I see as to why we didn't put that weapon junk on there. Because he never used that junk. Right? But like even in the game, they would not let you use it whatsoever. Like he doesn't use weapons when he fights, so yo. I think they put that on there like for a design choice. I don't think that he
Yeah, I don't think that either.
yeah. But right, like basically what's gonna happen is Nico gonna pull up and Nick gonna pull up, right? Nick gonna take out his keyblade and Nick gonna like, you know what I'm saying, he gonna get in like his fighting stance. Nico gonna get in his fighting stance. You know what I'm saying, with his fists up and everything, ready to fight. That nigga Nico gonna try to swing his sword, his keyblade at him. You know what I'm saying? Attack him. Keep in mind, both of these niggas do not know martial arts, right? This nigga Nico gonna be bobbing and weaving, cause that's a sense of combat speed. Like you being at what I tell you that's a sense of speed. You being able to bob and weave and run real fast. He gonna use his speed, right? Keep in mind, y'all, that this fight ain't gonna be like no easy top win. Like it's like these niggas gonna be going back and forth for a while. Like this nigga Nick, they gonna be like throwing hands, right? I mean, not for Nick physically, but you know what I mean. They're gonna be fighting. Nick gonna be fighting with his keyblade, bobbing and weaving and jump. Nico gonna be fighting, you know what I'm saying? Using his spin dash and all that and fighting with his hands and kicking the nigga and stuff. And basically like bobbing and weaving, right? Now this is what's gonna happen. This is what Nico's experience gonna come into play. This nigga gonna be like, alright, I done probably faced like so many sword niggas. Like it's crazy, alright. Apparently this nigga doesn't look like he has a keyblade, but thankfully it's nothing, no power coming out of it, right? That's what he's gonna think in his mind. He's gonna be like, okay, he doesn't have no power in the keyblade. He's just swinging a keyblade around to attack me. Okay. And then it's basically like a regular sword if you think about it. Nigga just up there You know what I'm saying? Like this gonna be swinging and jump. He might get a few swipes on Nico, but Nico gonna be bobbing and weaving and jump. Then that's when uh Nico's combat speed gonna come into play. Nick gonna like go try to swing his sword and jump. Nico gonna like catch that sword blade by his hand. I mean with his hand. And pull that nigga close. Pull that nigga close and then punch uh Nick in the stomach. And that nigga gonna drop his keyblade and everything. Right? Then that's when Nick ain't gonna have no trust but to fight without a sword. That nigga gonna try to fight without a sword, you know what I'm saying? Using like his physical abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he can't throw hands at all. He has to use a sword to throw hands. Not a sword, but a keyblade, I meant to say. So he gonna use that, right? When he used that, not use that, but when he try to fight in combat, that nigga gonna have him out best in combat. Because it's like he could fight without hands. Nico can fight without hands. Nick the Hedgehog can't fight without his hands. He need his keyblade to fight. If he don't got his keyblade, he can't do nothing. Unless like he use like his abilities, like his spin dash attack and stuff. But that's not gonna work. You gotta have combat ability to help you with like your speed attacks and stuff. You can't be up there just like using your abilities consistently and thinking that it's gonna work. No. He just gonna be jumping around, bouncing and doing a bounce attack to get up high, to swoop in and try to do like that little air dash thing with the ball and jump. That junk ain't even gonna work. That nigga Nico gonna be fighting hand to hand combat, whooping the dude, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's basically like it's not gonna be looking too bad, too good for the nigga, right? Cause him fighting in this base form, he's definitely not winning. Well, all of us can agree that nigga is not winning if he's fighting him in his base form. It's just not gonna work, right? So what's gonna happen, right? Is that he gonna be like, okay, I might need to like turn it up. He gonna turn it up. He gonna turn super, right? Nick gonna turn super. Then Nico gonna be like, okay, he went to his form. Let me go to my form, right? He gonna go to his crystal form. Keep in mind, we already stated what this nigga could do in his crystal form. He fought a spiritual god-like being in his crystal form and won, but he didn't kill him yet. He wasn't able to kill him, but he was able to whoop him, right? Then, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, right? Nico gonna turn to his crystal form, right? The super form should be like, it should be like judging off of like what it is. It should be more powerful than like Nick's super form. Cause for some odd reason this nigga probably used that in like the Dark Dave fight. Canonically he probably did. And it probably didn't work. They didn't show it, but I mean I wouldn't be surprised if he did it and it didn't work. So yeah, if you ain't able to beat like a dark form and like in your super form, that's like a problem. Like you using your super form, you can't beat somebody that's in a dark form that's clearly weaker than the super form. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with your super form in general. Like either it might be like a defect in the power or something. It's gonna be that's a problem. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. A super form shouldn't be able to get whooped by no dark form.
Mm-mm. Not in no Sonic. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Not by no, like a dark form shouldn't be winning against no super form.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna mess him up. And it's the thing, he's not even gonna have to like turn to Ultra. because of the stuff that we seen that he did in like his ultra form, right? Like not his ultra, but his crystal form, right? Like dude already fought like a higher being than him. I'm at a higher being that's way stronger than Nico, than not Nico, but Nick the Hedgehog. So it's like Nico got him bested, man. I feel like in general, it's gonna come down to that nigga just gonna pull out crystal mode, the crystal transformation, and he's gonna whoop Nick the Hedgehog. I feel like, cause man, like this junk, I don't see how he's gonna win this. It's like an unfair fight at this point. He's gonna turn super thinking that he's gonna win and he's gonna get his tail whooped. And Nick the Hedgehog gonna lose, and that's when Nico gonna win. It's like he just too busted, man. Y'all gotta go play Shattered Crystal. If y'all go play Shattered Crystal on Dreams, y'all see what y'all know what I'm talking about. That nigga's just way too busted compared to Nick. I don't see Nick the Hedgehog whooping him. And I don't want y'all to come in the comments talking about some, oh, like this nigga fought EXEs and all that. Like, nigga, even if he did appear in like the Order 666 series, he's still not gonna be able to whoop him. Cause this nigga fought, like I said before, he fought like a spiritual godlike being, which no EXE can beat a spiritual godlike being, bro. Like, there's no way in the world, bro. Like, EXEs, they got this power to like drive you crazy and like kill you. That's all they do. Y'all want to know how I know? Because Speedy Blue, shout outs to you. We'll leave a link in the description down below to his channel. But he showcased what the EXEs are capable of when he voiced Sonic EXE and what was it? The YouTuber named Shadow, right? The guy who voices Speedy Blue Shadow, the YouTuber named Shadow, which he basically posted a video titled Shadow confronts Maria's killer or something like that. And it shows like Maria's killer being old and Shadow holding a gun up to him, and you know the killer saying that like he get why like he mad at him and jump. And he said in a way that he made Shadow who he is because Shadow always had like this little, you know what I'm saying, this little emo thing going on, depression getting to him, all that. Like even in the games they showcase the little depression and stuff like that. They showcase all that with Shadow. What was it, Shadow the Hedgehog, and what was it, Sonic Adventure 2? They show all that. Where like he goes through depression a little bit, like a little tad bit, but not much. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on this stream as to well niggas in real life be taking it. Nah, it's like it was like just a little bit, but it's still like a sensitive topic to touch up on, right? But right, like yeah. But what I was saying was Speedy Blue basically showcased what Sonic EXE was capable of in that video where what was it, Sonic EXE made it well. And then this is the thing, y'all. In the whole Maria art that Shadow posted on his channel, that nigga Sonic EXE, when that nigga Shadow went to sleep, that nigga Sonic EXE was controlling him right then. Had him dreaming, thinking that the whole thing was real when in fact it wasn't. And it's like, bro, you can't do that to a spiritual god like being. He's gonna break through that joint.
Yo, it's like y'all gotta stop like trying to like hype up like these ESCs to be like omnipotent when they ain't.
They ain't no near omnipotent, bro. Like, and that nigga for a fact ain't, especially ain't be no Bantan. He gonna have to catch that nigga in his base form while he sleep before he can even do anything. That nigga right there, bro, he turned to like that alien essence over for him. He could try to use brainwash. That nigga still gonna break out of it. it's like I don't see how he's gonna what he gonna kill the dude. He gonna be so quick when he kill his Sonic ESE. He gonna kill him so quick that he ain't even gonna be able to do nothing.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta stop like cause it's YouTubers that actually think that these Sonic ESE people are immortal when in fact they ain't. They can die, bro.
Yeah. They can die, bro.
Facts. They really actually can die.
Mm-hmm. They is not OP. Well, I take that back. They OP, but it's like they not omnipotent. Like they ain't no like I can I'm just like a god, like being like nobody can stop me. Like nah, bro. Like it's been times where like Sonic ESE has gotten his tail whooped.
Yeah. Even Tails ESE got his tail whooped too.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, bro, and then what's so crazy is that later on in the story, this is what people don't talk about. Later on in the story, where like the whole Sonic ESE thing, everything turns out right for the characters, cause they all get reverted back to their normal forms. They basically talk about that in the Dreams thing, which the Dreams junk is actually based off the real and actual story of the Sonic ESE junk. So it's like what you seeing right here is basically canon to Sonic EXE, you might as well say, because this is taking place during the Order 666 jump. It gotta be based. It gotta be canon, bro. To
Yeah. Gotta be. So I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's just like it's just crazy, man.
yeah,
But yeah, all we just saying is that like, yeah, SJ10, Parrot, whatever your name is. I forgot the nigga that made the Nick the Hedgehog game, but his name SJ10 or something.
yeah,
SJ10, if you watching this video, bro, we ain't trying to like downplay like your character or nothing, like your the character that you created. But man, it's like, bro, I don't know, man. It's like he ain't all that, but to be honest with, like, he goated. Like I do like him, like compared to like I like, cause I never played a Nico the Hedgehog game at all. I've never played a Nico the Hedgehog game. Now I haven't played the Order 666 series too. But it's like I do like Nick's character. Nick the Hedgehog is like a cool character, bro. Like the fact that he's able to be a key wielder is fire. Like he a key wielder, that's fire.
mm-hmm. And Takari is a key wielder, but only difference is Takari can actually she has range. Like she actually use fireballs and stuff. But that junk don't shoot out far. It's like it just shoots like a little bit. She can't use it in the far distance.
Yeah. Why not take that back? She can.
Well, yeah. Let me get my neck. She can.
Yeah. But yo.
Mm-hmm. I was wrong about that. But yeah, right. Like, yeah, man. The main point of this video is that the main thing I'm trying to get to y'all to see in this video is that y'all might be fans of like the OC characters, but it's like it's always gonna be like an OC character that's gonna be more powerful than another OC character, and there's gonna be some niggas that's cause it is some niggas that like take their Sonic OC characters so seriously to the point to where they don't even want you to use them in a video. Like that nigga, what is it? Your name? I ain't trying to like be mean, Multiverse Sonic. Nick, not Nick the Hedgehog, but I'm talking about the guy who voices Multiverse Sonic on YouTube, Nick. But you gotta stop being petty, bro. Stop going in like your comments in your description talking about some stop. Don't recreate like this version or this scene. It's like, nigga, what you think niggas gonna do? Like if I've created a character, that's like if I created a character and I said, but don't use this character this way. It like when it's just a fan made project. It's like, bro, Multiverse Sonic is not really a real character. He's just a fan made character. to be honest. So it's like the fact that you just so petty that like you go like in like your comments, your description talking about some, oh like don't use this, don't use that. It's like, bro, what the world is you doing, bro? You act like you own the rights to your own. Like I understand he's your character, he's your version of Sonic, but it's like it's still Sonic at the end of the day. You don't own the rights to Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. Sega does. So it's like you gotta stop doing it. Even though that's like your fan made character that you made, you gotta stop doing that, man. Cause people ain't gonna wanna fool with you. That's why Ab City probably don't fool with your tail no more. Cause like, but because of the way you do things. I'm just saying, bro. But but yeah, man, it's like I don't know, man. There's always these negative people. There's always like these sensitive niggas that have Sonic OCs that like they be these little sensitive niggas. They are like they can't take it when somebody try to use their character and recreate something different or recreate something. It's like, bro, as long as they give you credit, it shouldn't be no problem. Like, what's your problem, bro? Facts.
You need to tag his name in this John too, though, for real.
I'm gonna have a link in the description down below to his channel, so he could see this junk. Hopefully, it go to his notification, so he could see this junk. Cause, but that to me, that's just weird.
Yeah.
He can hate on me all he want. He can make a video on me saying, "Hey, why you gonna come after me? This is that." It's like, but that to me, that's just petty, bro. You a man. You shouldn't be acting like that, bro. That is not manly. That's something that a high school girl that's immature would do. Come on, man. I'm talking about a mature high school girl. I ain't talking about all high school girls. I'm talking about the immature ones. You act like an immature high school girl, bro. You don't even act like no dude for doing that. You act like an immature high school girl for doing that. Like that's just petty.
Yeah.
Like, man, that don't make no sense, bro. But yeah, y'all, the main thing though is that, like you said before, but no, man.
Yo, Nico the Hedgehog wins this fight. Let us know in the comment section down below what y'all think about this fight. Yeah, I already seen like this coming, man. Cause it's like I don't see Nick winning. Nick can't whoop him, man.
He can't. Y'all see this little spirit world that they in right here? This is where Nico the Hedgehog will be. Not Nico, but this is where Nick the Hedgehog will be. Not Nico, but Nick the Hedgehog will be if he fought Nico. He would be sent back right here that you see right here where it's all white at, the spirit world. He'll be sent there if he fought to the death with Nico the Hedgehog. That nigga will literally kill him, bro. There won't be no competition, bro.
Facts. Now they have a good fight for a while, but it's like once he pull that crystal form out, it's like it don't matter if Nick turns super or not. He's still gonna die, bro. At the end, he gonna end up dying eventually.
And niggas think that the super form is like OP in Sonic. It's like it's OP, but it's like you can't hit Super Sonic because Super Sonic has been hit while in his super form in Frontiers. That's one thing right there. Frontiers, them Titans be hitting Super Sonic. Even what is it? Dark Gaia from Sonic Unleashed, he was able to hit through Super Sonic. If you go through a boulder or something, it would hit Sonic and then rings will pop out of him. On that little final battle sequence in Unleash, where you gotta fly towards Dark God before you go around that little ball thing, bruh. And niggas be acting like Supersonic is like indestructible. It's like, yeah, he is, but only to a certain extent. It depends on who he fighting, bro. He's not gonna go up against no what is it? He's not gonna go up against no Goku and that junk. He just taking hits from Goku. Nah, he's gonna be getting hit. Goku can hit through that invulnerability.
Yup. And we talking about regular Sonic, not no Archie Sonic.
So yeah. So yeah, like man, yeah. But I guess we can't really compare like Nick's super form to Sonic's super form, because Sonic's super form is way more powerful.
Yeah. Way more powerful. And it got more durability on it than like Nick's.
So yeah, so y'all, we just gonna go ahead and in this video, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, so see y'all peace in the no man no.
Alright, so yeah, if y'all new to this channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and when y'all hit all on it, so y'all don't get every single notification I want to upload. And yeah, y'all, that's the end of the video. Like we said before, Nico the Hedgehog wins this fight. He's the winner of the fight. And yeah, Nick the Hedgehog, man, he was too weak for him, man. He was too weak for Nico. Nico, man, once he go crystal, that's it. It's over for him. So yo, see y'all. Peace in the air. Roman 2.0 out.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.